Papua New Guinea, a land of rich traditions, diverse ecosystems, and ancestral ties to the ocean. But in the 1980s, the seas that sustained generations began to show signs of stress.
Population now, lumipla, iwak logo, high. Na level below PC.
John Aini, seeing this issue unfold firsthand, vowed to find a way out.
Nimlomid John Aini, mi blong lobongay, mamay karami long 10 long October long 1964. Na mamay karami close to tulong Solwara. Na ating disla laikim long Solwara na laikim long Lukautim.
Born and raised in Lavongai, a small coastal community on the island of New Hanover, John Aini maintains a profound respect and concern for his natural surroundings from early childhood. Deeply concerned for the longevity of the ecosystems around him and the unsustainable practices that were destroying them, John Aini enrolled at the National Fisheries College in Kavieng, where he studied tropical fisheries. Upon graduating in 1983, he began working as an assistant technician for biologists at the Department of Primary Industries, which is known today as the National Fisheries Authority. This is a story of what he has achieved through his sheer dedication and passion towards preserving the future of his community. During the late 1900s, Papua New Guinea, along with many other Pacific islands, became a worldwide hub for fisheries. The transition from subsistence fishing to commercial fishing came along with a dramatic increase in local plastic and chemical uses. This collectively destroyed the reef fish, tuna, shark, and shellfish populations.
I've witnessed a lot of failures in my work. I was witnessing people using poison ropes, using unsustainable fishing methods.
The sudden change in community relations with the ecosystem bothered him. Traditionally, the people of Papua New Guinea had a deep respect for the ocean's resources, seated in their cultural and religious beliefs. With limited infrastructure and access to services and goods, residents of New Ireland depend almost entirely on natural resources from the ecosystems in which they live for sustenance and income.
Me play like him fish because he free. Me play kissing free long Solwara.
For the future of the Ghanaian people, something needed to change. John's message was simple but clear. Use only what you need and protect what you have. To support his initiative, he looked into the past, finding methods that were once successful and adapting them to modern life. In other words, John turned to what Donna Haraway terms situated knowledges, allowing him to find solutions unique to the communities in this region.
I went back to investigating what our people in the past did, that there were ways in our customs that were used before to protect our environment.
With this idea in mind, John established Island Awareness, an organization focused on protecting marine life and promoting sustainable practices across Papua New Guinea. By going against modern ideas of sustainability, he could develop a solution that is better fit for his environment.
Well, 1993 mi plus tatim, go out long Island, no go back long place long carry him out all this awareness, long passing long lookout him, like him, na respect him, Solwara.
John decided on an approach that integrated traditional ecological knowledge with modern conservation techniques, emphasizing the importance of cultural heritage and local participation in environmental management.
I did not believe what foreign concepts of resource management was bearing fruit there.
A large part of John's initiative focused on the establishment of protected areas on the coast. This would entail a temporary restriction on fishing and other activities near the reefs of this region.
Ting come up strong. Lo miblale lo metebo long gatuan la marine protected area ibin behind him sampla awareness. Na kirapim ting long miblal long time miblal luksabe long ol bagarap mibla sa kosim long.
Throughout his efforts, he always maintained the fact that every community is different and focused on effective methods for each village that he collaborated with.
Long plan di long work mi play make him now, mi play no like institutionalize him.
I find John Aini so different. He believes in his traditional practice, and he's also a scientist.
Island awareness became a bridge between scientific knowledge and indigenous practices. By involving the community in conservation efforts, the organization created a unique model of sustainable management, one rooted in tradition but reinforced by science.
Grow up lawyer, come and tap na milukim plenty. All good blow work, side blow work custom, where blow look out him solwara.
One important example of these indigenous practices is the tradition of Bawa, a religious practice that forbade villagers from going into certain reefs. This allowed the natural population of these reefs to rebound and continue to provide for the people.
Misaring olsem wala time oli sa putim lo reef oli sa pasim olman lo noken golo disla.
The preservation of this tradition could help greatly in ensuring the balance of the reef and ultimately protect the livelihood of these communities.
After that, you got all good player resources na come up. O sa peace na iplanti. Imilukin mo sa maninit lo good player lo iplanti. Come out tim sila bala. Tok sabe local community only can come na harvest him something lo.
Despite their clear aspirations, the path to success wasn't easy. They faced opposition from commercial interests and threats to their resources. Even villagers doubted his advice, as they relied on local fisheries for food and money.
Bibing plan di every long isla time long all people ito. Manya bay kam tambo imrip by giving me 10 piece o ibay 10 piece blemi. O manya itamu imi long bunbun by mo lumben blemi. So all challenges we've been facing long isla time.
Through persistence and resilience, John and Island Awareness won support, proving that conservation was not just possible, but essential to preserving their way of life.
Be sorry so was me no giving you one blaumben. Be sorry so was me no buy 10 piece blayu. Long you yet you look sabe. Long all sacrifice. Na kisim talk inside layu.
Due to his persistence, he gained the support of many neighboring clans, each vowing to do their part in protecting their environment.
Only makimosem all kita heads, long all clan niya, all tribes niya, all kita one bell, na by all kita yati stop walk boom one time, long look out team.
With this newfound support, children in these villages are given the opportunity to learn about these traditional methods of preservation.
Angos! A family! Aini Rama! Family!
Utelnas, taku serebe ka merenge, tekelai neke, aulitai bugeke, na kuta sugalia, kate mak, kate signify, a mak bileta buk basiske, katamu.
Through Island Awareness, John has opened the eyes of newer generations to the value and preservation of their natural resources, as well as renewed pride into traditions that are held sacred to the indigenous people of Papua New Guinea.
It actually opened my eyes to go back and learn the traditional practice that were already there.
For his extensive work within the Papua New Guinea community, he has been awarded the 2012 Ecology Award and flown to California to deliver an address. During his 2012 tour in the United States, John Aini's journey took him across various states, where he shared his inspiring story and insights on sustainable marine resource management. Today, John visits universities, environmental organizations, and community groups to engage in discussions that highlight the importance of indigenous knowledge and conservation efforts. For John Aini, the sea is more than water. It is a testament to the long-fought effort of the Guinean people to keep their ecosystem safe, and he will continue the fight to protect it.